Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to another live stream of Hearthstone. We took an interesting diversion on the live stream in which I was gotten in a call with Blazekin on the chat. Said he was helping me set up Discord and try to learn how the whole thing works. Let's see. And so they're trying to set up Discord and teach me how that works. But we're here for Hearthstone. We're on the European account. I need 2 more victories for the mage and 3 victories for priest. This Discord overlay I'm gonna take off because it turns out this overlay just lights up the squares when people are in the voice chat, which works probably very well if you're collabing with people, but since that's not something I really do on my channel, it doesn't make any sense. The text parts of Discord don't really work and integrate into YouTube, so it's gonna be, I assume, a cross promotional thing where when I'm streaming I'm gonna ask everybody to come to the YouTube chat, so that promotes the videos through YouTube when people talk, and that's only the YouTube chat will be what I'm looking at, and then the Discord chat is for when I'm not streaming, and then we'll see how good I can be as far as a host of a chat like that, and whether I'll actually ever respond to people or comment to people on Discord. In all honesty, if Discord sold itself just a little bit more like Twitter, I could see myself being more excited about it. Twitter in itself is not great as far as a service. It is good for listening to famous people and terrible for actual people, normal people, to communicate to each other. Let's see. I probably should look at the chat just to make sure if any of these messages are related. The most recent thing said Red Phoenix, switch him from Rydo to mods. Well, if they do that, I may very well just... They may lock me out if they're not careful. But whatever. Let's see. A little early to be playing the vicious bird.
If you're sure.
Getting Discord to actually show up on the chat will be interesting. Like, I can get this far. Maybe if I spend some more time on it and log in, I could get it a little bit further, and then that would put the Discord chat on the screen, but it's all so pointless because it's not copying to the YouTube chat, and that's what I'd really like it to do, is have an auto mod that took every single message put on the Discord server into the YouTube chat, every single message not on the Discord server that's on YouTube chat into Discord. That way everything is working together
If you're sure.
in a very nice fashion, and I'm not sure there's anything that does that. At the very least, I'm set up now with a better service than Skype, because lots of people have complained about problems with Skype and its qualities, problems with Skype of being DDoS'd, lots of problems with Skype in general. I know Skype in particular it's full of spammers, people randomly trying to add you. That being said, it's probably likely you would still need to talk to some people on Skype if you were collaborating, because the other people will not know the new software, or one day Skype will be working really well and then the next day it works like garbage, but then Discord might have similar problems. I'm not sure. Maybe Discord is rock solid and never has any problems. That would be nice. Inherently, the bigger problem is the problem with how much I can just talk in general. So, like, people who've been watching my channel can already know that I'm more and more turning these streams into post-show silent streams where I can just be silent and play the game because I don't have anything more to say. And if there's somebody to engage with and somebody that wants to play me, or somebody wants me to talk to them, that works. I suppose if I'm playing somebody as a friend, we could try to allow them to talk. So maybe if somebody was gonna play me multiple games and they wanted to talk during that time, but then the delay becomes such an issue that doesn't fully work either.
Job's done.
Yeah, the only time the delay is not going to be an issue is if I am playing somebody in an actual multiplayer co-op game. One of the I'm supposed to be doing October's month's worth of videos, and one of the games I'm gonna play is called Downfall, which is the sequel to The Cat Lady, and it's an interesting story. Because Downfall originally was the game made before The Cat Lady, and then Screen 7, the company that made The Cat Lady, remade Downfall to be a storyline sequel to The Cat Lady. And so there's a 2009 freeware version that looks completely different than the modern remake, and you get both. So I'm in this rather unique George Lucas Star Wars remake scenario where if I had enough time and if I really cared, I would play the 2009 freeware version of the game, and then I would play the remake. But because Downfall is a sequel to the game I played last October, then it's more important to try to schedule all of that and continue the theme a year later, and maybe I'll find some time when I could go back and play the remake. Red Phoenix says, I would play, but it wouldn't download. What wouldn't download? Red Phoenix, Discord or Hearthstone? Mamu started following me. If he wanted to help me win, if he's watching, that would be great. I got a lot of victories. Like,
hope you like my
Need
invention.
to remind myself how it works. I think you have to get the opponent's health down to 10 or less than 10, and then they can concede and your victory counts. So Red Phoenix says Hearthstone. Yeah, that sucks. That'd be an interesting thing to do, is do co-op horror games. And maybe go crazy and put like a heart monitor on both players. So you have one player has to talk down the other player across the internet. Or it's co-op but it's in different rooms. And so you're talking to a bunch of other people. That would be an interesting trick. Let's see. See if we can get the song info on Nightbot to work. Maybe it's songs and not song.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's songs info. Songs info. Come on, Nightbot, why are you not working? Let's just type in song and see what it says. I'm trying to learn too many programs right now instead of really focusing.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, that's just not working. Trying to get Nightbot to respond to any of the songs keywords, and it's ignoring them all, which I don't think I disabled it.
What to do?
Yeah, there's definitely an issue here of a lack of real interest in Hearthstone when I'm fiddling with other things. These are probably good things to
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
to get learned and understand how they work before my channel potentially grows a lot, because it has been growing a lot. Past 2 or 3 days I've done 0 actual work, and like still people have subscribed and new people have been watching, and so the snowball effect that I've hoped for a long time may actually start to happen here. Also, school is getting back into session in the United States, so maybe that will affect things in a positive way. Mahmood says, yeah, I can help you. Thank you, Mahmood. Let me just either lose or succeed here, whichever happens first. It is songs with an S. Let's see. Play these two. Kill this guy. I still have a ton of things I need to what would be the word? Ton of things I need to upload videos. Let's see. Auto DJ. Oh, enable. That might help. Song request enabled. The music is playing on a muted window. So
I wonder. They'll never know what hit. My magic will tear you apart.
Job's done.
there we go. So now if I type in songs info,
Behold the might of Stormwind!
still, maybe it's list.
This one's mine.
Might as well take as much damage here and get that. Let's see. Songs. List. And there we got our new quest. So good, I can get all 3 of these done. I don't like that the European accounts just get a new daily quest right now. So 3 victories with Priest and 2 victories with the Mage. If Mahmood sends me a friend request. So let's see what... Guess that works. So we could do that. And then people could listen. And then songs current. And so then all I would have to do is make a Nightbot timer. I'm waiting for Mahmood to send me a friend request. Let's see. So. Then this songs. Red Phoenix says this is too difficult. What's too difficult? And I was just sitting here not doing anything. I'm waiting for Mahmood to send me a request. There you go. See how that works. That probably won't work too well. There he is. I guess he's waiting for me to challenge him. Sorry, Red Phoenix. I'm still doing a lot of struggling and trying to figure out what I can do and what I should do with the Red Phoenix, the Nightbot commands.
Your soul shall be mine.
Well, you know, you can do them too. Some of them at least. If you type in the exclamation point like songs request and type in a song, it should try and play it. So, say if you were to type in exclamation point song space request space never gonna give you up, and probably put that in parentheses, that should try. There will be a lot of phrasing and such, though. It's with an S. Songs. But yeah, there's gonna be some education certainly that's gonna have to happen to make it easy and obvious how to use it. So you got it halfway there. Now you need the name of a song. Oops, forgot to attack. So we'll see what happens. Type in like songs next, and that should work to play your song immediately, and that should work.
Taste my steel. Ready to ride. Taste my steel.
Let's see. Oh, that's not what next means, is it? Oops. Let's see if I can skip it. Let's see.
Jaina versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
So I skipped it and it added it. It's just and the commands I typed didn't work. Let's see, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, because that should have told you that that was what was playing. And let's see, how does this work when you do a command like that?
I greet you.
Oh, darn it, darn it, darn it. Gotta pay attention.
I hope you like my invention.
So that command should work, but I'm not sure if it will work with both of them in the same line. But songs list should, I didn't even type it right, should list all the entire playlist, and songs current should say that we are playing Locked Away, but it's not playing right now because the web page is muted. And I don't feel like potentially getting my entire channel messed up just to prove it.
If you're sure.
Hit it very hard. Hit it very hard.
And that's the 2 mages I needed. Go back and double check the other class I needed. Let's see. Priests. And he's gone. Aw, darn it. I don't know if Mahmoud disconnected or if he's just irritated with me. Let's see, I'll leave it for Mahmoud to friend request me while I mess with the Nightbot commands some more. So, there we go. So I'm trying to figure out how to embed those commands into a Nightbot running its own commands.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be
And I'm
mine.
probably gonna have to work
The
on
light
it
shall bring victory.
later. But you'll see when I type this, it should work. Nope, it already moved on to another song. Interesting. The main problem with this is unless it could pull specifically from music that Mahmoud says I have a problem with internet. Okay, fair enough.
Is someone injured?
I've certainly been having my own problems with the internets lately. If you can play me, fine. If you can't, if you lose connection, that's alright too. I'll understand now that it's not because I'm doing something annoying. Which I am doing something annoying too. I'm messing with the chatbot, clearly.
Right away.
Speak your peace.
Let's see. Look at the top three. Guess which one started in your opponent's deck. So, of these three cards, which of these are a wolf started in his deck? I'm gonna go with Hellfire. To get a copy of it. So I was right, and so I got a copy of Hellfire. Interesting. Interesting card steal mechanic for 3 mana. Not bad, actually. Not a terrible card. Let's see.
Right away.
Is someone injured?
You could draw a couple of cards extra, I suppose.
Right away.
Why I played any of those cards, I don't know, though. That was a huge waste of time. I should have just taken the victory. Mahmoud is letting me win, and so I need to not waste his time. Let's ask the question that I should have asked earlier. Mahmoud, do you have any daily quests you need help with?
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
Is someone injured?
I'm debating on building a very annoying deck for these new accounts on Europe and on the Asian accounts. There's the Mana Wraith cards and several other cards that would just not particularly win you victories, but annoy the opponent into giving up. And even if I was to make a deck like that, I really couldn't ever play it on a stream. It would be too long and a waste of time. That's certainly how I started playing on the Americas account, though, is I would get almost all my victories from irritating people and taking forever, which is easy enough to do. See, playing a Warlock is probably a good helper deck because you can draw more cards and cause damage to yourself quicker.
The game begins.
Right away.
But I think for my Druid helper deck, probably helps the opponent have more mana and draw more cards. Where playing just a basic Warlock is just going to lower your life. I suppose it depends on whether you're helping somebody get their daily quest done, or if you're helping people just get victories.
Right away.
I wish you could change the name and icon of the Nightbot, but I could certainly see why the creators of it would want to leave it all the same. Kind of customize it a little bit more. There was something that was interesting about looking in the website of Discord, and I don't think I could get to the page, but let me see if I can get there really quick.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
Let's see. Yeah, under the Discord Partners program, it tells you what the typical Discord partner is to partner with them and make money. And the typical partner has 17,649 Twitch followers, 156,739 YouTube followers. And take that for just a second and think about that. An average Discord user has nearly 10 times as many YouTube subs as they do Twitch followers. The average views for a Discord partner is 27,701 views on YouTube, where the number of Discord server sizes that they have is 157. So, like, they're on 157 Discord servers on average. That seems like a lot. No, that's probably the number of people on their Discord server. And then the average number of Twitter followers, Twitter, not Twitch, is 18,656. So what that tells me, in a very rough estimate, is that for the sample size of the very few Discord partners, the vast majority of them are YouTubers, and YouTube is treating those people 10 times better than Twitch is and Twitter is, which is interesting, certainly. I don't know if that really comes to any real conclusion, but it kind of does line up with what my feeling with Twitch is that if you're a huge Twitch partner, you're successful, but if you're anybody else, you're probably not. And YouTube's not getting any better in that scenario either, because that just starting a YouTube channel today versus a year ago, versus 2 years ago, versus 5 years ago, 7 years ago, every time all the new people require so much more work to even try to break even with the people who are the lucky ones that started earlier.
I can't do that.
a lot of people still leaving YouTube too also. I'm having certainly some good riddance feelings to a lot of people that make these videos on YouTube and they're like, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm tired of this, I'm quitting. I'm like, okay, good riddance. Maybe then the new people who aren't burnt out will have a shot. I certainly sympathize with a lot of people that are their ad revenue is dropping by 90% a lot of times, but if your solution is just I'm gonna leave, or I'm gonna leave and go make my own service, I'm like, okay, see how that works. I'd like to see it succeed, but the people who are so knee-jerk and they're just gonna quit without a plan, I guess that's my major problem with it, is that people will claim they're gonna leave and they don't really have a plan. They like, if PewDiePie and several of the biggest YouTubers ever came out in a year and said, we've got this new video service, come over here and watch our videos over here for free, I would respect that a lot more, but I'm not certain I would actually move over to that new service. Red Phoenix says I'm still here, by the way. Thank you, Red Phoenix. Yeah, I figured you just got quiet. That's fine. That's fine if people just want to listen. Like, how can I be upset with people that just want to listen and don't want to talk in the chat when half the time when I'm playing Hearthstone, I just kind of want to listen and don't want to mess with the chat or talk. It's just kind of a natural way that conversation flows, and I'm certainly no expert in natural conversation flow, but people talk until they have nothing more to talk about here. Blazekin says I'm also XD. See, I think that's it. And for the European account, thank you Mahmood for the help. For the European account, we're at rank 20, so at the end of the month, in about 9 days, we will get the card back. It's a bunch of new cards. I think I opened the card pack in the post-game silent play. I don't think I'll do that going forward. Just to have more to show. Let's mark all of these as seen. That way people don't miss it. All these I think are, yeah, these are One Night in Karazhan cards that I unlocked from doing One Night in Karazhan. And now I have Prince Malchezaar, which means I am at a good point where I could start rebuilding all of the custom decks and trying to have 5 random legendaries in this account. Let's move over to the Asia account this time. Let's quit here. And relaunch in Asia. And see what our daily quests are for that. The Asian account is particularly the hardest because I really have no Asian Hearthstone players that follow me, which makes sense. Like, I doubt they would want to listen to somebody that isn't speaking in their language. So we got a lot. 50 Paladin class cards, 50 Rogue class cards, and 50 Shaman class cards. And we're at rank 20 already. All of those are doable, though. So, Paladin, Rogue, and... So this Paladin deck, let's start with this. Are these all Paladin class cards? Yes, they are. So, Custom Paladin 2, let's start playing. And I need a little bit more gold on this account in particular because I'm further behind on beating One Night in Karazhan. But after I've unlocked all One Night in Karazhan, this account too, just mostly every time there's a tavern brawl, I want to do the tavern brawl and get a card pack, try to build up the account, and I want to have 3,500 gold. But it's not particularly important to get these things done, and I may just find that if I have times when I'm not recording videos anyways, I may just jump into the European account or the Asian account and get a single daily quest done instead of waiting for all 3 of them to be done. Trying to figure out different ways to time manage and different ways to go back to rank play. Honestly, I probably should just be playing rank play right now and trying to get up to 1 more rank, 2 more ranks. If I could get up to rank 10, that would be very nice. And from what I was told in the chat, rank 10 is a rank 10 is a level of protection on rank play. Red Phoenix goes, "Where's the dude with the awesome accent?" Oh, never mind. I assume that was Blazerkin that you mean. I disconnected him. I don't disagree. I like this accent pretty good. And if I could afford it, I would potentially just be a scriptwriter and have somebody read aloud what I say about video games. It's just that's a level of production that would never be profitable. That's not something you see a lot in games journalism these days, but it used to be a thing. X-Play on G4, both of which are now defunct, used to have people writing the reviews and then the host reading them. Not that the host didn't know about video games or write some of the reviews themselves, it's just that they would have 5 to 10 people playing different games, writing full-on 10 to 20 minute reviews per game, and then having the host do voiceover work and talk about what the review and how it was written. Blazekin, you never promoted your channel, by the way. Go ahead and see if you can post it. I don't think you can put a URL, but put in the part that's after the C. So like the www.youtube.com/C/ put that in there, and let's give you a shout out if you want.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
And then I'll change it later on. I'll make it into a full link. You know what? I don't even need him to do that. I don't think I can. I think I can just go to channel here, can I? Put user. Nope, not. Here it is. I'll just do it all myself. We'll look at his channel in a second too. I guess I want to play control here while this guy is playing potentially jade. Let's see. Zoom out. He has 424 subscribers. He has 14.6 thousand views and 168 videos on this channel. Let's see.
I wonder.
Eye for an eye. More attack. Play control. He's got nice channel art, a logo. He's linking to, it seems, Instagram and Google Plus, and a merch shop. Country of origin claims to be UK. Joined February 16th, 2015, so a couple years old. Discussion page is empty. He's subscribed to 2 channels as his channel. He's got a decent number of playlists, however, some of which only have like 1 video in them right now. Turns out you can only have 5,000 videos in a playlist. So, once you get to that point, keep that in mind, any YouTubers, streamers out there. Hey, YouTube doesn't bother to tell you that. I guess they figured nobody would ever run into that problem. Like, he does have custom thumbnails, but he's running into the problem of his custom thumbnails being the same each time, which means when this is recommended to people after they've watched a video, and if they see 2 or 3 of these, or if they're not recommended in the right order, people are gonna be have problems with keeping an order and deciding whether they've seen a video or not. And then there's no accounting for taste, but he's got some videos here like Jake Paul getting robbed. I bet that didn't get I got 219 views. And then he has several streams where he's slapping himself for every subscriber he gets, which come on now, don't physically hurt yourself for subscribers. They're not worth that much. There's like no numbering system except for in a couple of them, and YouTube claims at least it wants the number at the very end. So if you are doing a number, it has to be the very last thing in the title for it to get it.
Let me think.
Let's see. Let's go a little bit further. A lot of videos with chill in the name. A lot of video titles that are trying to play the algorithm. It looks like maybe to some success, maybe not. And then his really old videos have like a drastically different appearance to them.
Must move quickly.
But overall, a fine YouTube channel for a gamer.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see, can I go to... Does everybody have a channel? I guess technically they do. Like Red Phoenix has a channel technically, but there's nothing on it. Focus back on Hearthstone now. Red Phoenix says, how much longer is the stream going to be? Oh, I don't really know. Just how much, probably longer than it's should be, honestly. If you want to duck out, I don't blame you. Pretty much all I'm going to do is try to talk about stuff, but I really don't have a ton of stuff to talk about, and try to play a bunch of paladin cards. So you're looking between 6 and 9 plus more games of just playing all the different kind of cards. Because that's all I have to do is 50 paladins, 50 something else, and 50 something else for 180 gold. And at any point I could determine that I'm just out of steam and go to like a post-game silent stream. Even playing the silent stream, but knowing other people are watching, I feel puts a little bit of pressure on me that I probably need to learn how to deal with better. Because I was playing really, really well. Like, I was playing so well on rank play on the Americas account that I have this small fear people are gonna think I brought in a ringer and had somebody else play on my account, which isn't the truth. I'm very surprised on how high up I got. Red Phoenix says, okay, I might leave. That's fine. You don't have to announce it. It's not like a party where I can see you sneaking out the back door or anything. I won't even probably notice if you stop chatting. Like, there's plenty of people here that could have left and come back and left and come back on anything. Like Trevor, he may have left and come back. Kevin Wu, just on this stream, like, I'm here to entertain people, not to force them to stay, and they're not beholden to stay if they're not being entertained.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
I guess I'm kind of like a mime. Like, plenty of people walk by a mime and pay it no attention. He's just a guy on the street trying to entertain. I'm like a mime in all the ways except for being silent. Defeats in particular are going to come pretty easily on this new account. So that's 25 of 50 cards. If I get lucky enough, I might be able to play the remaining 25 in another game. And then there's another 100 cards of specific classes I need to play.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. I will fight with honor.
Like, even if somebody was modded on Discord or something like that, that doesn't mean they have to stay, like, for the whole stream. It doesn't work that way. I don't see any scenario where I have the right to force somebody to stay if they have something they need to do or just don't want to stay. Not unless I'm paying you. That'd be about the only point. If you were my employee and a modder, then you would have to stay for the whole stream. Otherwise, no. And YouTube chat in particular hasn't really needed to be moderated much. Every now and then we get a spammer. Or a troll, but it doesn't happen that often.
Reporting for duty. For justice. The battle for justice. Where shall I strike?
Just keep playing cards, I guess. That's all I need to do. I should have saved the previous Holy Light. That way I could have given myself more time to play more cards.
The frozen winds guided me.
I'm not sure I've actually made three 45-minute recordings. Honestly, I may have just made 2. That's hardly a real issue for Hearthstone, though. I'm so far ahead on Hearthstone recordings compared to anything else. Divine Shield. 3 attack. 3 attack. 3 damage. I think what I'll do is we'll get this daily quest done, and then we'll go into silent post show for the other 2. And that'll be it for the day. Let's play this. Play this.
For justice.
Why didn't I kill this one first? I should have looked at what this did. This is a new card. I haven't learned it. That's the underlying difficulty of new players, is you've gotta learn the cards and know what they do by sight. Otherwise you're gonna have to hover over everything and read what it does. +4/+4. Restore the health. Text, draw a card.
For justice.
There we go. Because Hearthstone Deck Tracker as an application doesn't really work across the multiple accounts, I don't really have an indication of how many cards have been played or not. I guess maybe I could have turned that on. It says there's 11 cards left in the deck and 1 in my hand, so that should be a decent guess that there's been 12.
I don't have enough mana.
Reporting for duty.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
See, we can play these 3.
For justice, for justice.
Play this, this. In the turn. Of course, I'm just gonna get fatigued in 7 cards and still lose.
You are not prepared.
My shield for Argus.
Spectacular.
Reporting for duty.
Well, that kind of worked.
Lightning strikes twice.
Pain, speak to me.
Spectacular.
I suppose the real question that I didn't learn about Discord is,
To battle.
as I have it set up on my Discord right now, can people call me like they could on Skype? That's gonna be the weird one, is like, if people could just call me and then all of a sudden there's this box showing up on my computer. Red Phoenix says I'll be back for a bit. I'm back for a bit. Oh, so he left for like 10 minutes and then came back. So that's one daily quest done. I need to get the other 2 done. Rogue cards and Shaman cards. Not difficult, just pick a deck if I don't have one already. And make sure it is full of rogue cards, which I suspect this deck here. I think they can call you. Yeah, depends on whether I set the settings, because I did look at a lot of the settings first, and I assume that's the point on some level. And I'm not sure how it's really set up, if people could friend me automatically, call me automatically, or what. I guess I would probably want to know if there's some level of encryption or security in all of this too, or is this just all going straight to the FBI? There's my Nightbot command not working still. Alright, that's gonna be it for the regular show. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me for any reason, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.